Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your 2020 forecast reading, meaning that we are going to see what 2020 has in store for you. Now, before I get started on this reading, I would like to have a personal aside note and ask all of you for prayers for my dog Esme and donations if you can, and if you can't, prayers are just absolutely wonderful because she is not even 2 years old and she needs a massive operation just to have any quality of life. She is a very big girl. She is a rescue from Texas. We got her when she was such a baby. I think she was just about two months old, and it's devastating. I'm absolutely heartbroken, and I do not want to go into details because every time I talk about it, I just start to cry, which is not good for then doing your readings. You don't want me to be a blubbering mess, so I do apologize. If you want to see pictures of her, she's on my Instagram page, and all the donations would just be so deeply appreciated. Everything is in the description box below. Thank you guys so much. You are absolutely the best people in the whole entire world. Okay. Let's get started. Now, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. I'm going to take your Sacred Earth Oracle cards and put them to the side. And then I am going to take your Spirit Guide Animal cards and put these also to the side. These will be layered on top of your tarot deck at the end to give more depth and more information as to what 2020 holds for you. Gemini. So let's see now. Gemini. 2020. Gemini. 2020. Gemini. 2020. Gemini. 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. At the heart of everything, Gemini, is the messenger of water. That is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. You are crowned by temptation. This is the Devil card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, a Capricorn energy, a time frame December 22nd to January 19th. Then we have the Chariot, a strong Cancer presence within this reading, and a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. You have the Two of Swords, the Two of Air, the Six of Fire, the Six of Wands, the Six of Earth, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Earth, the Ten of Pentacles. That is a beautiful ending. The Four of Air, the Four of Swords, the Four of Fire, that's beautiful, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Water. Okay, let me move these over just a bit so that you can see things better. Okay, I hope that's better for you. All right, now give me just a minute while we do your Sacred Earth Tarot. Well, Sacred Earth Oracle cards. Gemini 2020. Gemini 2020. Gemini 2020. Gemini 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, formation. And this one right here, friction. Oh, that's interesting. There's a lot of friction to the formation that you are going through in 2020. And I know you're probably sitting there hearing the word friction and thinking, I don't want friction. Ooh, excuse me, my nose itches. Okay, there we go. I don't want friction within my life. I can't handle that. I want things to be calm and smooth and beautiful for 2020. Yes, of course. But I have to show you the truth of things, or else I will not be doing my job, and that would not be good. So now, looking at the cards, I don't see tremendous friction here the way you would think of it. But what I see is a sense of you looking at things anew. And there is a creative energy around you. And we're going to start with friction right here. There is a creative energy around you that is bringing fire into your life, that is bringing, it's as if you're taking these two sticks together, right? And you're rubbing them together. You're starting to form something, and you're starting to create something that is beautiful, passionate, and creative for you. And this is within 2020. But it will also bring friction into your existence. There might be moments in 2020 when you think, how the heck am I going to do this? How the heck am I going to have one more thing put on my plate? How am I going to move forward? And so, yes, the friction is added, but it's also going to be added in a way that brings you something beautiful, something that you absolutely desire and that you absolutely want. So the friction is going to be a very good thing, but it is also going to be a frustrating thing at the same exact time. The color that shines through here is orange. That's healing and cleansing your sacral chakra, releasing negativity from this life and from past lives. Then we have formation. And what I see here is that your passion, your joy, your desire is the formation of so much right now for you. And it really is leading you forward. And when I look at these butterfly wings down here, what I see right off the bat is a man and a woman intertwined. And that's what I'm seeing for you. There is a formation from love of all that you desire and all that you want. And it is setting you free in a way that calls to your soul and yourself. The color that shines through here is yellow. That's healing and cleansing your solar plexus chakra, to embrace your heart, to listen to the instincts that divinity is giving you and be able to move you forward. Okay? But divinity for you, Gemini, is going to be in constant conversation with you throughout 2020. Constant conversation. And that can also cause some friction, because divinity is going to say, oh, no, do you really want to do this? And you're going to be like, yes, I do. And they're going to go, eh. And it's going to make you a bit aggravated until you can find the rhythm and the quiet and the peace within your life. And for some, it's going to be very small. For others, it's going to be quite large. It really is. At the heart of everything, you have the messenger of water. The messenger of water is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. It shines through. This is the way the knights are represented in the good tarot. So here you are embracing what you love, but I also see here small messages coming your way, leading you forward. So with this little seahorse right here, I see him as whispering to her, sharing secrets, showing her insights. And that's what I feel like 2020 is going to be for you. 2020 is going to be for you, Gemini, the sharing of insights, emotional truths being moved forward, and the greatest allies coming from the most unexpected places and unexpected people. And it really is going to be exquisitely beautiful for you. It really is. So even though things might very well feel overwhelming at times, the insight that you are getting by listening to your heart, by following your truth of your soul, moves you forward in love, in joy, and in power and prosperity. And it brings you to the Four of Fire. The Four of Fire at your heart it makes me smile, because it is the minor arcana wedding card. And now, I'm not saying that you're going to get married, and if you are married, don't worry about anything. This is very much saying here that there is celebration at your heart akin to a wedding. Joy, happiness, power, truth. It's lighting you on fire. It's letting you move forward. It's embracing, the truth of why you were put on this earthly plane. And it is moving you forward in that joy. Now, this can be a joy through your career. This can be a joy through your family. This can be a joy through, things that you just love doing. But it's coming forward in 2020, and it is such a pivotal part of your heart. For those of you who are looking for love, this is highly beneficial, and it can very well be with the water sign energy. Not for all, but for those of you who are looking for love. Look at people who you connect with heart to heart. That is going to be so important to you. And for you, it's going to build such a firmer foundation. Now, that's just a side note, what Spirit was telling me to say. But there is also a sense of embracing what you love from life, embracing the celebration of your truth, of your power, of your soul's essence that moves you forward. Now you have the repeat of the number 6 here, which means that for you, 2020 is going to be a very nurturing time, a time of giving and nurturing and caring and cultivating. You also have a repeat of the number 4, which is you also have a repeat of the number 7. So, wow, okay. So the repeat of the number 4 is talking about taking care of you, body, mind, and spirit, is talking about embracing your soul and yourself, because your soul is held within the temple of your body. So now, 2020, you're going to see things start to shift. You start to take care of you. But you start to take care of you in a way that brings love and happiness and excitement into your life. Okay? The repeat of the number 6, again, taking care of yourself, yes, through being as generous with yourself as you would be with other people. And then the repeat of the number 7. Okay? Number 7 is tricky because number 7 holds 2 meanings. One, you're going to be very drawn to the esoteric, to deeper spiritual knowledge. 2, right? This is very much saying that any sneakiness that you try to do in all of 2020 will be called out. So I want you to be prepared for that. Any sneakiness will be called out in 2020. Right? Any sneakiness that people do to you will also be called out in 2020. So be prepared for it. Right? Then we have up here temptation. The world is going to try and tempt you. Try and take you right off course at the very beginning of 2020, but also at the very end, because it is the time period of December 22nd to January 19th. So the end of 2020 and also the beginning of 2020. There's going to be a sense of a power that comes over and says, this is what you need to be. And it's not a power, it's just simply life. Saying, this is what you need to be, this is how you need to move forward, this is where you'd feel more comfortable, this is what's right and this isn't. And you're going to see your truth shining forward. You're going to also see yourself breaking down the chains of the negativity that has held you back, breaking down the chains of what other people have wanted from you and for you, and really moving forward now into the truth of where you stand and what you desire. As you do so, you have the 4 of air. The 4 of air is the 4 of swords, and the 4 of swords is saying you need to rest. You need to rest as you break yourself free. You need to rest as you embrace your soul's truth, because you've been through a war. Whether you see it as a war or not, simply living is a war, is a battle to keep your identity, to keep yourself. So you are crowned with a sense of needing to heal from everything that you have been through, which for me is saying that life takes a sigh. It calms down a bit, because now you are able to heal. Now you are able to get your life in order the way that you want it, not in simply being reactionary to all the chaos that is around. There is a love, there is a joy, there is a power, there is a truth to you that is magnificent. Embrace it. Absolutely embrace it. Right? As you do so, you move forward, but you need to give yourself a rest, because here with temptation, okay? It transforms you. It does. So with temptation, with the Sagittarian energy, and it could be that you need to rest from a Sagittarian energy. That could very well be the case. But here, with the Sagittarian energy, you are going to have a high connection with people. This is also your sister sign. Why am I saying Sagittarian? This is not Sagittarian. I do apologize. With this Capricorn energy, that's why. Okay, I did get confused and I do apologize. There's a Sagittarian quality to it, meaning that there's a desire to go out and meet and mingle and talk to people and everything like this. But with the Capricorn energy right here, you are going to find that as you go out with people, okay, as you let other people kind of come around you and talk more and more to you and at you, you're going to feel as if they're trying to take away your truth and make your life into theirs. And that's what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing you fall into balance with your sister sign of the Sagittarian energy, where you come more into yourself now, Gemini, and you say, this is where I stand and this is who I am. And it comes when you're coming up against others who want you to be a certain way, who want you to conform a certain way. And it can just be, flipping through the channels on television and sitting there and saying, you know what, this isn't what I want at all. You don't want what everybody is selling you. And so it feels like you're in a bit of a battle with the rest of the world and where you want to stand. So here you need to step back, breathe, and know that everything that you have been fighting for so hard for is coming into fruition, is coming into power now. Then we have the 6 of fire, which is celebration, success, bounty, joy, new beginnings, new dawns, new days. And that's at your root with the 7 of waters. Now I love the progression from 6 to 7. And the 7 of waters, the 7 of cups, is saying visualize, visualize, visualize where you want to be. See it within your mind's eye. See it within your truth. As you do so, you are going to reach new heights. But you can't be all over the place. And that's the thing. That's why the Sagittarian energy came through so strongly here when we were talking about Capricorn. Because you are being more grounded. And it is through that Capricorn energy of the grounding, of the understanding, but it's also through the manifestation of you as a Gemini to transform a bit into being a bit more, it's saying here you're being a bit more stable grounded than before, right? And that's coming through very, very strongly. I hope I am explaining that correctly. Well, not correctly, but clearly enough. Because you are moving forward in celebration. You are seeing within your mind's eye where you need to be, how you need to move forward, and what it is that you desire. As you do so, you're going to find that the power of your thought is absolutely transformative. Right? What you pay attention to and what you spend your time focusing on is going to be what you get. And so be very, very mindful of this being your root, because you have such a great mind, Gemini. You have such a powerful insight and ideas and understanding that your mind, when you focus on something, you focus on it more ferociously than almost anybody else. So know that about you. Know that you are very, very good at creating things into existence through your thoughts and through the power of your words. So be very mindful of this, because I do see success and victory moving you forward. But Spirit is also saying, be mindful of what you give your time and energy to, what you spend your time focusing on in 2020, because it will come to head, but it will not come to head in exactly the same way that you had envisioned it. All right? So be flexible with the reality that is coming your way and what you are seeing for yourself, because you are moving forward in success, in power, in truth. And as you do so, blessings are going to start opening up, and you're going to have to start choosing the graces you accept. No, it's not choosing the graces you accept. It's choosing how you move forward in grace. That's it. That's it. Because the 6 of earth right here is success. I see this here. It's interesting. It's success. It's power. It's knowing what you desire. And as you move forward in that truth, you are at a crossroads. And it has to do with how high you are going to fly and where it is that you are going to be. So I know you're going to sit there and say, oh my gosh, I'm going to fly the highest. I'm going to achieve absolutely everything. But in 2020, what Spirit is saying is be very careful. Be very careful of how you give your time, of how you give to things. Because it's almost like you are a piece of fine art, or just there's something beautiful about you in 2020 as you move forward. And if you cut up, it's beautiful. If you cut up kind of the pieces of the cloth that make up you in 2020 too much, you'll only have ragged threads. And Spirit is saying, be mindful of that. You don't want to spread yourself too thin during this time, because it will be very easy for you to do it, because you are going to start so strong, and you do have such passion and power to you. But you have to be very mindful of the way that you are moving forward, and that you always have yourself secure and taken care of. That you always make sure that you are mindful of you. Because as you are moving forward, you have the crossroads. Because here, there's one bird on her hand, and here there is another bird. And there is just a sense of tremendous flight. I don't know if you could see that. The one bird here and the other bird here. And they have a crown upon their heads. And there is a sense of blessings and truth. And as you're listening to the birds, as you're listening to the songs of the universe, as you're listening to your soul, you're going to find new paths and new discoveries start opening up for you, start leading you forward. And as they lead you forward, you see options open up that you hadn't thought would be there, okay, that you doubted or that you didn't even expect. This will lead you to joy and happiness. This will lead you to seeing within your mind's eye what it is that you truly want. But remember, again, do not spread yourself too thin. It's going to be kind of like taffy when you pull it in, and then all of a sudden it just snaps. You don't want to be like that. Then we have the 10 of Earth. Prosperity, success, bounty, paired with the Chariot. The Chariot is you moving forward. And it can be that you travel a lot in 2020, most definitely. But it can also be that you start taking in new ideas, new inspirations from different cultures, new passions start leading you forward. But there's a strong sense of prosperity, of success. Now, this can be money, or this can be something you value as much as money coming into your life. The Chariot, June 21st to July 22nd. Now, pay attention to that time period, because you'll see yourself really start moving forward, and you'll see things start to fall into alignment. I just see gold coins falling, which I know is exactly what everybody wants to hear. But there is a sense of them coming not in the way that you had thought they would. There's a sense of blessings here. There's a sense of beauty here. And it's being gifted to you as you move forward, as you embrace the night and the day, as you move towards your goals, as you see your power. And it's not going to be how you expected that the prosperity comes in. But it's an end of a cycle when it comes to money. And when it comes to the way that you think yourself, that's it. When it comes to the way you think yourself as successful, there's an end to a cycle. And you start moving forward in a new truth, in a new power, and in a new conviction. This leads you to needing to rest after having been through so much, and a sense of being triumphant in everything that you have accomplished. Let's see your Spirit Guide Oracle cards. Gemini 2020, Gemini 2020, Gemini 2020, Gemini 2020. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right, and I'm just going to lay these out quietly. Oh my goodness. There we go. I love it. I love it. There's such strength here, such beauty here. All right, we start off with the peacock. And this says, let it shine. Let the messages of love, of joy, of beauty shine. Let the inspiration that comes from the littlest of things shine forward in your life. And that is what you will be doing in 2020. The littlest of inspirations will bring you the biggest rewards. Then you have the electric eel at your heart also, which says, bring your ideas to life. As you celebrate such glory and such beauty, it is time to bring your ideas to life. So let it shine. Let your truth, your passion, your power shine as you bring your ideas to life. With the cat spirit at your crown, it says, claim your independence as you leave behind what everybody else wants. As you sit there and you say, okay, that's what everybody else is selling or buying, but that's not what I'm buying. I'm seeing my truth and my power, and I'm moving forward in my grace. And you're also claiming your independence on this earthly plane. For me, I look at the Devil card also very much as encapsulating the earthly plane. Because there is so much beauty here, yes, on the earthly plane, but there's also so much heartbreak and so much pain that I firmly believe that hell is not a place that people are sent to. I believe it is a place here on earth. Heaven can be too. But hell just, yeah, most definitely. And so when you're claiming your independence, you have this over the Devil card. And with that is a sense of seeing things, thinking things had to be a certain way or have to be a certain way. And now you're claiming your independence over that, but you're also claiming your independence over this life, over this truth that embraces you. And this leads you to my favorite card, the White Raven, which says, trust in the magic. Trust in the magic as you let go of the heartbreak, the pain, the disappointment, the wars that you have been through. And now it's time to let your magic shine. Because at your root is the groundhog spirit, which says, time to let go. It's time to let go as you embrace your passion and your truth, as you embrace your joy. It's time to let go of the past and move forward into a bold new future. As you do so, you have the cow spirit, which says the miracles are endless and the opportunities are endless, but do not get so caught up in the endless opportunities of it all that you forget the miracles that are right there before you, because that is a very big thing with the Seven of Waters, where you can get caught up in the thinking and of the planning than of the reality of it. So know here that as you are moving forward in your passion, in your creativity, in your power of self, okay, believe in the miracles, believe in the power of you, because they're coming, and they are going to crystallize in understanding, in the desire for greater truth, in the way that you move forward in greater passion. Then we have the otter spirit, which says you are never alone. You are never alone. And what I love is that this is one otter and this is another otter, and they are making a beautiful little heart right there. It says you are never alone. Now it's time to embrace the majesty of the stag, to move forward in your power, in your truth, knowing that you are taken care of, that spirit is always there with you, and that love is always guiding you. Then we have the butterfly spirit, which says transformation is beautiful. It is beautiful as you choose your path, as you are guided by the birds, as you are sung a song of reason and understanding. Transformation is beautiful, and your transformation is exquisite. This brings you to bringing your ideas to life, to sitting in your power, to claiming your power, and saying, excuse me, if not now, then never. And the miracles that come through you claiming your power are endless and profound. This then leads you to the nightingale spirit, which says, love is all around you as you embrace the 10 of earth, as you embrace prosperity, bounty, beauty, and truth. In 2020, love is all around you, and you are never alone. Even if you are physically alone, your angels, your spirit guides are always with you. The bobcat spirit says, life is a mystery. Keep on moving forward. Keep on going after what you desire and your goals, because the mystery will be revealed, but it will not be revealed if you do not go after it. So, as life's mysteries are revealed to you, as you learn that everything cannot be fully comprehended exactly the way that we would like it to be as human beings, you trust in the magic, and that brings your ideas to life. The magic within you guides you, transforms you, and propels you to a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful truth. Your subconscious message for your sacred earth is core. Your heart is everything. Absolutely, positively everything. Listen to it. Because your core shines bright. Your heart shines bright. People may very well take advantage of it. Right? But that does not mean that you should not trust in your instincts, trust in yourself to move forward. And know here that as you claim your truth and your power, people aren't going to take advantage of you the way they once did. There's going to be a power around you in 2020 that has people kind of looking at you twice, being like, wow, when did you change like this, Gemini? When did you become so strong? Your subconscious message. And strong is not that you had to go through such terrible things to get to be strong. It is, how did you become so confident within yourself? That's it. Strong, confident, secure, determined, dedicated. Your subconscious message from your spirit guides cards is the koi fish spirit. And this says, there is always enough. There is always enough as you move forward, as you go after what you love. There is always enough, and there will always be enough. So do not ever think that things are running out, and that you're running out of time, that you're running out of your power and your truth. Your subconscious message for this whole entire reading is the Queen of Fire, a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. You're a queen during this time. Your passions shine, right? But you are going to be more comfortable behind the scenes. Your heart is everything right here. And as your passions shine, your truth is seen. And as your truth is seen, you are absolutely, positively unstoppable. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. And may harmony always be with you. Bye.